Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, back once again with DFS Karma. Welcome to another episode of First Impression, where we do a very early preview of the upcoming NBA slate. The main purpose of the video is to highlight the totals of each game, who's favored, as well as give you guys an injury report for the games and who's favored, or whose benefits, or who takes a hit from the people on the list. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you do not miss out on any of our free media content or live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss things all DFS 24/7. Go to chatdfs.com to get in for free. Link will be down in the description below. In that chat room, you will get our free plays, free articles, free advice. We answer questions. Just go ahead. Please join if you're interested. We always welcome new people. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. There's only a 7-game slate on this Friday. Slate locks an hour after the usual time of 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to take a note of that. First game on the slate, Philly at Washington. Opened up at a 234.5 total. Yeah, damn. Philly favored by 5. Philly is on a back-to-back. On that side, on the Philly side, Joel Embiid is back after quarantining, I think, for 7 days or something like that. He's going to be playing in today's game. Ben Simmons is out because of that. I love him. Usage definitely going to be split between Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, one of either Seth Curry or Shake Milton, and then I guess Danny Green you could definitely put into consideration as well as a value play, but don't really like playing Danny Green. And on the Washington side, Bradley Beal is questionable, which is huge, and Ish Smith is out. If Bradley Beal were to sit, Russell Westbrook takes over control of the ball, I think, like 90% of the time. Raul Neto's a good play. Rui Hachimura or Danny Avdija should get some of the usage from Bradley Beal. And then maybe Garrison Matthews plays backup shooting guard. We'll see. Not sure how Scott Brooks is going to do his lineup tomorrow if Bradley were to sit. Next game on the slate, Cleveland at New Orleans. Opened up at a 226.5 total. New Orleans is favored by 7.5. On the New Orleans side, they are on a back-to-back. But on that side, JJ Redick is out. We all saw Nickeil Alexander-Walker get JJ Redick's minutes for that game yesterday. On the Cleveland side, Darius Garland is questionable, Kevin Love questionable, and then Larry Nance is back in after a finger fracture, I think, for like a month. So he's going to be playing again after a while. If Darius Garland is out, Colin Sexton gets a big bump, and Larry Nance definitely like him a little more. If Kevin Love is in, everybody on that Cavs team basically gets a bump down, especially Larry Nance. Next game on the slate, Denver at Memphis. Open up at a 228 total. Denver favored by 3.5. On the Denver side, JaMychal Green is questionable. Paul Millsap is uncertain. RJ Hampton is out, and then Gary Harris is out too. If the bigs are in for Denver, then you give a bump down, I think, to MPJ, who can play the 4, and I think has been getting a little run at the 4. It's basically going to go to one of those bigs, and then Barton maybe as well. If they're out, definitely like those two who I just mentioned, and then Jokic a lot as well. On the Memphis side, everybody's healthy besides Jaren Jackson Jr., who I think I discussed 2 days ago. He's not going to be back, I think, till late March or maybe early April. Not sure yet, but definitely don't have to worry about him for a while. But the minutes are everywhere for this team. Like Desmond Bane finally got 30 minutes. Grayson Allen is back from a concussion, so... not sure if I'm going to target them tomorrow. Next game on the slate, Miami at Chicago. Open up at a 220.5 total. Miami is favored by 2.5, and they are both on a back-to-back, both teams, Miami and Chicago. On the Miami side, Avery Bradley's out. Bam Adebayo also out for tomorrow. I do like Kelly Olynyk, who's been consistently performing without Bam. And then Jimmy Butler, who basically takes on the main role of ball handler, especially with Goran Dragic coming off the bench. On the Chicago side, there are no other injuries, no new injuries really, but watch for the rest spots for, I think, Lauri Markkanen and Otto Porter, who both just came back from a couple months long, maybe just a month, injuries. So they're on a back-to-back, like I said. Definitely just monitor that situation. There's no news on them actually sitting right now, so just my opinion, just my maybe prediction. Next game, Orlando at San Antonio opened up at a 219.5 total, with San Antonio being favored by 7.5. Orlando is on a back-to-back. On the Orlando side, Cole Anthony is questionable, Evan Fournier questionable, James Ennis questionable, Terrence Ross questionable, and then Markelle Fultz is out. Wow, how did I say the situation? Everyone was out basically yesterday. Cole Anthony, Evan Fournier, James Ennis, Terrence Ross, they all became out yesterday. If they're all out again, Nikola Vucevic gets all the usage. Michael Carter-Williams gets a bunch of usage, and then the Dwayne Bacon starts, who scored, I think, 21 real points last night. Not sure if he can replicate it again, but if everyone is out, he does have a chance to. If only some are out tomorrow, like some of those players, we will most likely be discussing this in our premium chat room on the DFS Karma Discord. I don't know what else to say besides sign up, man. If you want the breakdown of all the info tomorrow, we always discuss it in the chat. We also put out articles based off of some injuries and just scenarios that could happen, you know. On the San Antonio side, DeMar DeRozan is out. Prayers up to him and his family. His dad passed away, so he's going to be traveling to LA for a funeral. LaMarcus Aldridge is also out. He will not be with the team anymore, as they are finding a place to trade him to. I do like Derek White, who definitely disappointed his first game back from the All-Star break, and then DeJounte Murray and Keldon Johnson probably. On the next game on the slate, Houston at Utah opened up at a 225.5 total. Utah is favored by 14. Holy. Houston is on a back-to-back. On the Houston side, John Wall is questionable. He did not play last night. Eric Gordon is questionable. He left with a groin injury last night and did not come back. Daniel House is questionable. Christian Wood is out. David Nwaba is out. And then PJ Tucker will also be out. He's not going to be with the team anymore. Just like LaMarcus, they're finding a place for him to be traded to. So, damn, this situation, if John Wall, Eric Gordon, Daniel House all out, you could definitely expect a big blowout, unless somehow, God forbid. I don't know. Anyways, Kevin Porter Jr., Jayshawn Tate, Kenyon Martin Jr., and maybe Sterling Brown, they could be all blowout proof, especially Kevin Porter Jr. and Kenyon Martin Jr., who both played, I think, 30 minutes tonight, or last night, my bad. If you expect the game to be close, definitely play Victor Oladipo. He's going to be the main beneficiary of these people being out. And you would also have to play, I think, someone on the Utah side. But, I mean, I think they lost like 14, 13 straight now. Houston's in shambles. They're blowing it up. Yeah, I mean, focus on the value plays. Focus on like the bench people. Utah's completely healthy. Wow. So nothing to talk about there. Last game on the slate, Indiana at the LA Lakers opened up at a 217.5 total. LA's favored by 4.5. On the Indiana side, Caris LeVert is out, but he's nearing a return. That's good to see from him. On the LA side, Damian Jones probable, LeBron James probable, Kyle Kuzma probable, but we got Marc Gasol out, Anthony Davis out. I think the Lakers, they go big tomorrow versus the two big dudes in Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis. So I think they give Damian Jones a little bit of run. You know, they just signed him to another 10-day contract. They might play him with, or they might play him with Montrezl Harrell in the lineup. Or I'm not sure how Frank Vogel's going to do this tomorrow. There's two big dudes, and we don't have our big dudes. So it is an interesting situation. But with Montrezl Harrell, he's been going through it. If you've seen his Twitter, definitely feel bad for the dude. I hope he gets right, feels better, and I hope he plays well to get whatever is on his mind off his mind. So we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, that was the last game on the slate. Wraps up this first impression video for the upcoming NBA DFS slate. If you liked the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Bang, bang. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more daily media content like this and our live streams. I appreciate you guys all for watching. As always, it's been your boy, Tristan, a.k.a. SrirachaDFS. Let's continue this heater. Good luck, everybody. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out. Peace.